You've probably seen the neon shirts all over the hall this year, but if you haven't, come by booth 4143. It's OGSystems, and I'm joined by Garrett Pagan. Hi, Garrett.
Hi.
Hi, so you guys are making a big splash this year.
Yeah, we've been around for 10 years, and this is the first time we've ever done something like this. We're sponsoring the entire exhibit hall, and we're really excited about showing how we're not DoD contractors, we're DoD innovators. And some of the things that you'll see over at the booth are how we're changing the way engineering processes are done for geospatial, how IRADs and hackathons are conducted so that we can get better ideas and better technology injected into the process.
Sounds great. Will you show me?
Let's go.
This looks cool. Garrett, what are we looking at here?
Well, this is visioneering. This is the way that we've reimagined innovating in the engineering space.
Cool. Hi, I'm Diane.
Hi, I'm Brian.
Hey,
Nice
Brian. So tell us how this is working here.
Yeah, sure. So what visioneering is, it's the combination of graphic facilitation, system engineering, and group processes. What we do is we bring clients together in order to do paper prototypes and come up with ideas on paper that we can agree on before we can actually take it out and build something against it.
So this is used in sort of the incubation brainstorm section of the process?
It happens at the front end of the process. We'll begin with a mind map. We'll try to bring in as many ideas as possible. And then what visioneering does is we actually give people structured approaches in order to triage those ideas, identify what will work, what's existing in the marketplace, and then it'll also help mash those ideas together and carry them forward to solution.
So this is used when your client comes to you and says, we have a problem that needs to be solved.
Yes.
And then you help them get started on the process with this tool.
Right, and what's nice about this is that we believe that all voices are equal in the room, and we also believe that the knowledge is in the room. And so the more that we can draw from what people already know towards a common picture, the more successful the solution will ultimately be.
And can people remotely access this and look at it all in real time together?
They can. We do a lot with VTC. We do a lot using systems like this, using digital. Our preferred methodology is to use marker and paper because it's more organic and it's less threatening than PowerPoint. People want to throw stones at pieces of paper. They treat it like the back of a napkin. And the more that we can say, this is just an idea, it's a couple of people who got together in the room, but you tell us what you think, the more willing they are to give us their feedback and get engaged with the project.
Fantastic. Can you give me an example of a client that you've worked with in this capacity?
Sure, we used visioneering pretty recently with a client who was trying to come up with something that was pretty ambiguous and very ill-defined and had a lot of different stakeholders. And so what we did is we had a series of group facilitations where we would go out, we would do mind maps, we would do some brainstorming, and we'd say, what do you think that this looks like? What does this look like to you? And as we went across from group to group across this agency, we were able to get a whole picture of what the entire solution looked like. And we did it in such a way that the people that were involved with it felt comfortable in giving their feedback and then actually advocated for us as we moved the change forward.
What a novel approach. I really love that.
It's a lot of fun.
Garrett, great stuff. What's next?
Well, let's head to Viper Labs where we can make some of this stuff real.
Cool. So what's the next step, Garrett?
Well, this is where we take those ideas that we talked about and make them into something cool, whether it's mission-focused geospatial here or agile contracting. And Omar's going to show you a couple things here. Omar's founded the company with me about 10 years ago, and I love this guy.
Cool. Hey, Omar.
So hey, Viper Labs, this is where we take all the ideas and make it real, right? This is what innovation is, brass tack. So for example, we have some lightweight hardware here that we've assembled, and we're exploring the art of the possible, high-res, EO, 3D modeling. Again, it's an idea that the customer had, we whiteboarded through the visioneering session, and we're not talking about PowerPoints, we're not talking about white papers, we're talking about live actionable software that we iterate with the customer and do 2-week sprint deliveries. So ship, tweak, get them the things that they need in a rapid fashion.
So they can see results, or at least a working model within 2 weeks?
Absolutely, we look at it as a co-creation, co-investment. Work with us, so we're delivering a product that is in real time with your needs. As real time as it can be, right? But it's a different approach. Instead of building something in a vacuum, we're truly co-creating with them.
That's cool. All right, what else do you have to show me?
Yeah. So again, here's another example, a completely different space. We took the idea from a visioneering session and walked them through the environment and created mashable software for them in 2-week sprint deliveries. This particular product is oriented around contract management and the complexities that are associated with that. So I won't go into all the details there, but the idea there is we work with them, we co-created and co-iterated and co-invested with them. So they're getting something in real time that is actionable for them. No more white papers, no more PowerPoint presentations. It's actionable software, as a demonstration.
And what do you mean by Mashable software? What does that mean?
Yeah, so we look at it as mashup as a service. You iterate with us. We have a development team in Viper Labs that is always working on the art of the possible through software solutions. And it's soup to nuts. It could be anything, as we talked about here, an EO processing problem to contract management processing. It's the technique that we use to interact with our customers.
So cool. I mean, really big thinking here. You guys, I can see this serving so many applications. So thank you so much, Omar.
Absolutely, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks
So
for showing
one other
me
thing,
around.
we
Oh.
really work hard around here. We also play hard. This is what we're talking about. When people need to go out and play and experience a different opportunity and think, we have the guys in St. Louis, they race these things around the field. So again, they work hard, play hard. It's a way to express the creativity, and you see it here real.
I love it. Come by the booth. It's 4138. They're having a great time. Just look for those neon shirts and you'll find it. Thanks, guys.
Right.
Thank you. Awesome.